Imagine you go into a home and there are pictures the kids have drawn on the fridge, and there are refrigerator magnets, and there are all kinds of little magnets and knickknacks and whatever. And while this is a cozy kitchen for you, there's probably a lot of stuff on your fridge, believe it or not, that you don't even know is there. There might be stuff on your fridge from a year ago or 5 years ago that is just still there, and it might not mean anything to you anymore. So clear all the stuff off your refrigerator, because that's going to make your fridge look a whole lot cleaner. Not only that, but if your magnets and all the little stuff that you have taped up there has been there for a while, there's probably fingerprints and gunk and jelly fingers and all kinds of stuff that needs to come off of all of those appliances before we show the house. So again, it's not just get rid of the stuff in the house, but it's like as you start to declutter, start looking at the surfaces, like the surfaces of the cabinets. Is there a cabinet that you pull out next to the stove where it's a garbage can? You got your garbage and your recycling in there. And when you crack the eggs in the morning, you crack the egg and you kind of like dribble along the way to get to the garbage can and it dribbles down the side of your cabinet and you don't know about that. You're clutter blind. You were just fixing breakfast. You weren't paying attention. When somebody new that comes through your house sees that, they're looking at the stuff stringing down the sides of your cabinets and they're like, these people didn't take very good care of their home, right? And so instead of giving them making them ask questions that no one is asking, remove all that stuff. And that starts with just something as simple as the pictures on the fridge. Because once you clear that, it's going to create a whole new space. It's going to let you see that with different eyes. And it's interesting when I walk through a house, and we do lots of walkthroughs because we do a lot of move in, move out cleans. When I walk through a house and there's nothing in there, people have removed all the pictures and all the furniture and all the stuff. I start seeing stuff we never saw when we cleaned the house. We walk in and we're seeing like flaws in the walls. We're seeing rips in the blinds. We're seeing things that, like when you were cleaning the normal house and there are all these other distractions, we're seeing stuff now for the first time. We're like, was that always there? Like, ugh. I'm seeing marks on the walls that need to come off. I'm seeing marks in the window ledges. I'm seeing marks on the doors where people kicked the door as they closed the door with their shoe because their arms were full. I'm seeing all that stuff we didn't see, even as a house cleaner. And so now is the time to start removing all the surface stuff so that you, as a homeowner, can see that with new eyes. What's your thoughts on that, Aaron?
I love that. We get a hold of house cleaners all of the time for that very reason. Once you get that basic layer of stuff moved off, like the magnets off of the fridge and the pictures around the house, you start noticing how dirty things actually are. Light switches, the handles to appliances. And I can't tell you how fast it turns off a buyer when they walk into your home and they go over to the fridge and it's got food on the door handle, or they go to turn a light off in a bedroom and this switch is dirty. I've had people literally say, this house is too dirty for me, let's go look at another one, and we'll leave the house showing is over. So something just as simple as cleaning those things, cleaning those surface things, will make all the difference of people coming in and saying, oh, this person really took care of this house, I can really see myself here, and I don't think there's going to be any issues on the inspection report. As opposed to them going, well, if they can't even clean the surfaces, I can't imagine what's behind them. I can't imagine what we're going to run into. I don't even want to go down that road. So it's a huge deal, and it's a tiny, tiny difference, but it makes a huge deal in the mind of a buyer.